Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stream Friends. My name is Soha Kareem, and you can find me on the internet at pressxtobitch.com/about. And my Twitter, where if you've already been following me, you see that this was quite an adventure before streaming tonight. If you're not following me, it's at SOKAREEMIE. And tonight, I am playing BioShock Infinite with a very special beloved guest. Reveal yourself. You are. And and how much you love them. Yeah, no, this is exactly why you're here, is to pull apart this game. Um, so, there's so much to pull. Um, we're just starting with the Troy Baker sexy voice. Um, Wait, really? He plays every dude. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Okay, let me find what's happening with Scott right now. Uh, why, why, Scott? You can. I sound like I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to you. I'm Scott Benson. I make Night in the Woods. So, okay, I need to focus so I can actually get you on here. Uh, I would ask you to tell us a story, but fuck that, right? Oh, shit. Right. Wait a second. I think I know what I fucked up. Can you guys hear Scott now?
Can you hear me? Hello. I'm
And
waiting for the chat.
and there's also a delay. There are 148 people watching me talk to myself right now, or talk to you,
Nice.
hopefully.
What's an average? Is that an above average or a below average?
That
What is
is
that for a?
that's super above average.
Oh, really?
Okay, now people can hear you.
Hello. Can you hear me? Hi. Sweet. You missed me talking about my crush on Samantha from Bewitched. It was pretty sweet.
Um, all right.
So should I do my introduction
Yeah,
again
please
or?
introduce yourself again.
I'm Scott Benson. I'm making a video game called Night in the Woods. I make cartoons too, and I'm on Twitter at bombsfall, and I tweet with alarming regularity. So there you go.
Yay. I'm gonna just turn this down for myself a bit. And everybody, please tell me how the volume is. Because I remember last time I played a shoot bang game, it was with you, Scott. It was
I do remember.
it was Bulletstorm. Okay.
Bethany, my wife, got into a car accident that night. So,
Oh, that's
okay.
right.
Yeah.
I
I'm
remember
hoping
when
that
that
doesn't listen.
happened.
All right, you might want to turn down on my end, either the master or the sound effects or something, because now that the game's rolling with the voices and all that,
It's really loud.
actually no, it's Sorry, I was watching the other screen. I have to stop doing that. I keep instinctively watching
the stream.
Which one? Yeah. Okay. So I'm blocking that out. All right. Yeah. I think it was getting a little loud just with the talking.
How's this?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. That'll work. I think that's fine.
That's good. Okay.
How much longer? One goes into an experiment knowing.
If it gets, because it's gonna get loud with guns.
Loud with guns.
So yeah, keep me posted.
Okay. I have this thing where like I instinctively stop when someone else is talking, like that. So I have to when like the GPS is on in the car and Bethany and I are going, it'll be like turn left and I'll like stop everything to like listen.
The machine is speaking.
I'm hoping that doesn't happen this time.
I see what you mean. We've arrived.
Oof. I've never played this on PC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've only played it on PS3.
Ooh, okay. I played it on the PS3 with all the settings turned up, and I was very proud of myself.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, computer that's usually used for rendering video, you can also do video games.
With that chain getting,
It might give him some comfort.
at least that's something we can agree on. Hey, is somebody meeting me here? I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
So, you played the other BioShocks, correct?
Yep.
Alright, what were your thoughts on BioShocks 1 and 2?
I really liked the first one. That's still, and I think it's a game that still holds up. And I didn't really care for the second one, but Minerva's Den, the single player DLC for the second one, is like one of my favorite games. How about you?
Excuse me.
Okay, so I liked BioShock 1 a lot when it came out. I kind of, I don't want to say soured, but it stopped kind of being a lot of like what I was looking for in video games, I think, a little bit after that. That makes sense?
Yeah, totally.
I went into it, actually, I had a friend who was like a hardcore Ayn Rand fan. So I was like, oh sweet, this game is like going to talk about all that stuff. And it kind of didn't really as much. Like, it kind of, you know, gestures at it and talks about it a little bit, but it's, you know, not particularly incisive on that count, I don't think.
Right.
Although it deals with it, I think, in certain ways, but it certainly wasn't a, like, I don't know, I was for some reason prepped for it to kind of go, like, into, like, all this, like, critique, which is really funny in hindsight. I don't know why I was expecting that. I liked BioShock 2, I think, actually the best, because of its final two-thirds, where it just went totally off the rails into, like, Crazy Town. Like,
Yeah.
just, yeah, and I loved that. It just, like, I feel like the first third of it was kind of okay, and then, like, the last third was like, oh, big sea monster guy in a tube, and, sorry, everybody, spoilers. And then, I also like how, the whole theme of community and, like, you know, having, like, some sort of responsibility for each other, even though that was kind of reflected in, like, this horrible way in the villain, was actually kind of affirmed by the game itself and your relation to the to your daughter.
Yeah.
Which I actually thought was kind of neat. Like, it actually had, like, a heart to it and a soul, and it wasn't afraid to be like, yeah, you know, this is, like, or at least the ending I got, it was like, no, these people care about each other and love each other because of this kind of connection they have.
Right.
Which, listen, I mean, the rest of these games are so cynical that I was like, yeah, I'll take it.
I really like what they did with the Big Daddy and, like, the Big Sisters.
Yeah.
Like, that was pretty fucking cool.
That was cool, yeah.
Wh-
I'm also one of those jerks that, like, in BioShock 1, when, like, it was like the, hey, player, it's all a game, you never really had freedom. I'm like, oh, you're kidding me, this very linear corridor shooter, I never had freedom? You're kidding.
Oh, wait, I think I was supposed to be paying attention.
Oh, sorry.
No. Oh, no, I wasn't.
You did it.
I was like, oh shit, I was supposed to be paying attention, but no, I was giving it too much credit,
Alright.
I think. No.
I'll stop talking for the whole rest
No.
of this.
You're here so that you can please talk.
I'll talk endlessly. I actually, like, at this point, so I was super jazzed for BioShock Infinite, to the extent that I changed my Twitter handle to Benson Shock Infinite. So excited for it. I got it, like, the day it came out. And at this point, I was just like, yeah! And really, for like the first little bit of the game, I think it's just such a gorgeous environment to walk around in.
Totally. I'm just gonna like put up your.
I think it
mic
has a
bit.
really great options menu. So good.
I was super hyped for this game. I got the Songbird edition.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did that come with?
It came with a Songbird statue and I think an art book.
Okay.
And I don't remember what else at all. But it worked out because Songbird is my favorite part of the game. So I was like, okay,
Yeah, Songbird's
I don't feel as bad.
Well, I mean, the art and design in this is just phenomenal. It's
Absolutely.
So good. It is 100%. And that's like a lot of the praise I have for the game is just this. Like, this is like just breathtakingly gorgeous.
Absolutely, yeah.
So well realized. Yeah, it's just really, really nice. Just kind of a shame, but you know, what are you gonna do?
I'm just ask chat how the volume was. If it's too low, just turn it up yourselves.
Yeah, jerks.
Yeah. Game audio is pretty low. Okay. It's pretty loud for me. How about for you?
It's just okay for me. I think that
Okay.
I would start to get kind of distracted otherwise. But that's just me. Like I have a hard time blocking out noises, so that's also.
Cool.
I like this. They did the same thing in the first BioShock, which is this like we're gonna like give you this little text crawl in architecture as we go through.
Which
I like this visitor center idea.
I like. I like that. I like that it's way better than having like a voiceover of somebody
Yeah.
saying these things.
Or it's better than what you often get, which is just the horrible like in-game graffiti that is just like, "Hey player, what's up? We spray painted some shit on our walls. Check it out."
And it happens to be the entire philosophy of our people.
Yeah, like that shot right there is so gorgeous.
Give me up.
So one of the reasons I was really, really excited about this game is that both kind of like religious faith structures, like particularly like Christian-based ones in the U.S. and U.S. history, and like how it views itself through those lenses is like super interesting to me. It's like something I spent like way too much time reading about. Like we
Right.
went on a trip a while ago, and like up through New England, and we took like a route through New York State on the way back, so we could visit like various like Mormon sites, like and stuff. Like just because like we find that stuff mega interesting, and a lot of this iconography is so like the Hill Cumorah, like which is where supposedly the angel appeared to Joseph Smith. To kickstart off Mormonism.
To start a Kickstarter for Mormonism?
Yeah, to start the Kickstarter for Mormonism. With some golden tablets that only he could see. But like so many of these stained glass windows with just these old-timey American iconography, it's so similar and like really fascinating for that. I would not be surprised if that was like a direct design influence of the game.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Excuse me, where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
That didn't match his voice did not match his face.
Really?
Yeah. Like he was
Like the Elder Scrolls Oblivion syndrome, where it's like, weary traveler,
And every year, on this day,
welcome to my log store.
we recommit ourselves to our city
And then
and to our prophet.
2 civilians over, it's the same guy.
And the
Stop
giving of
thief.
thanks, and by submerging ourselves in the sweet waters of baptism. And lo, if the prophet has struck down our enemies and wounded them, is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean before our prophet, our founders and our Lord.
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city.
Just hanging out in the water in front of this weird portal.
Brother, the only way.
Everyone must be so pruny. This is so gross.
I know.
Will you be cleansed, brother?
Shit.
Might as well get it over with.
Would you do me a favor
Come and be cleansed.
Yes,
and keep an eye on the chat room?
I can. I
Awesome.
can do that.
just looking
Hi,
to
chat.
pass through.
I am looking at you.
Come, let us cast the trickster out from you. Praise be the prophet. Praise the Lord.
I have it.
Let us
Oh,
watch the sun.
sure.
Hey,
I usually I have it open beside me, but I barely look at it.
name of our prophet.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the name of our Lord.
I have been baptized in this fashion.
Was it
Weird.
just like this?
Brothers and sisters.
Well, I was about 10. No, thankfully. Oddly enough, the Southern Baptist Church I was in was not quite this dramatic or ornate. Yeah, no, it's weird because you have this like older guy, like basically shoving you face up under water, and the water just goes right.
Huh.
Told you. Not gonna do it. Go away.
But I am gonna do it.
Yeah, man. Whoa!
Shit.
Whoa! I can't even.
I think that's foreshadowing.
The end.
And then we got Burial at Sea.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Burial at Sea. I did not play Burial at Sea, but I read about it because I was interested to see if they were going to try to tie up any of the narrative problems people had with this game.
I do like that they
Yeah,
kept that kind of waypoint sound.
Boom. The Law and Order waypoint sound.
Exactly.
I got so excited when I saw the Washington, Jefferson, and Franklin as like Greek gods. I got so excited because I was like, "Oh, sweet, we're gonna go into some weird American civil religion stuff here. This is gonna be awesome." And they kind of do. They nod at a lot of actual real-world ideas in here.
Totally.
Like as far as just America's vision of itself, but kind of don't go much further than that.
Because the city flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools.
You tell him, Troy.
Still got a girl to find.
Troy ain't got no time for your shit.
I tweet at Troy Baker like way too much.
Really?
Well, I tweeted at him that he should, hold on a second. Sorry, shit's crazy loud for me, so I'm just gonna turn it down for myself
Cool.
and boost you up. Cool. And also, like,
People in the chat are saying that Troy Baker is attractive. He's an attractive gentleman.
he is super attractive, yeah.
So, someone adds that he is a cutie, though.
Exactly.
Someone says, it is literally not fair how attractive Troy Baker is.
He's super attractive. I tweeted at him
look
that
up
he should
gentle.
Do all
I
the
don't know if
voice
I want
act.
to know how this...
No. That he should do all the voice acting for The Last of Us Left Behind.
He has got a cat mouth.
A cat.
I'm looking at his mouth. This man is half cat.
I mean, that doesn't really like. That's not a deal breaker.
Oh, no. Listen. I have not... Listen, he's an attractive man.
He's got a cat mouth.
Yeah, Troy Baker cat mouth.
Troy Baker cat mouth. Okay.
Here, hold on.
So pretty.
Chat, I'm gonna do an emoticon portrait of Troy Baker real quick. Check it out.
Okay, that does look a lot like Troy Baker.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
Oh, this is so pretty.
I know, right? It's beautiful.
Ah, it's so gorgeous.
Like, I will give them that. This game is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I will probably say that like every 5 minutes, even when we get into the parts where we're like, what the fuck? I think that every 5 minutes I'm just going to be like, look at those leaves!
Shit
As
looks
someone
so
who's
good.
like obsessing over game environments right now, this really is. There's just so much here. It's just a giant chunk of scenery.
Right.
All those brushes. Someone made those brushes.
The landscaping is half finished. The statuary hasn't arrived. The fountain is full of rainwater, for God's sake.
I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of, what do you call it? Like, world environment building exercises of listening to the kinescope? Is that how you say that?
Yeah, the cinescope.
Cinescope.
Quinoscope, actually.
Quinoa scope?
The quinoa scope. That's what quinoa is. I was wondering.
Look at
it just
this.
means old-timey movies.
Like, this is really pretty.
It's so bright, too. And you have, actually, look up for a second. Hold on. I wanted to see it. It looked like before that there was, like, fake dust on your lens.
Yeah, no, there
Or
was.
something.
I noticed that.
Which is funny because, like, that's the whole thing of the game camera trying to pretend it's a film camera as opposed to your eyes. So we can kind of take it to mean that Booker has, like, glass lens eyes and is actually a camera or something.
He's,
seeing through his face.
or he's got 6 sunglasses on right now.
Yeah. I believe that's the same art that you find in the stained glass window, so I'm also interested to see how they repurpose these assets. I'm the most boring stream guest. Look how they're repurposing that asset.
Do I have to wait for a thing? Oh, yeah. Sweet. When do I get to shoot people?
Columbia, raffle, and fair.
To go back to talking about Troy Baker, not because he's gorgeous,
Let's
but
get back to his weird cat mouth and how hot it is.
super hot cat mouth. I recently watched a long play of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
You did what? What is that? A stage reading? Like the Welcome to Night Vale live show? Except,
Yeah, exactly.
listeners,
It's I guess like it's a let's play but without any commentary, which is like ideal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When it
I
comes
watched
to
one of those of The Last of Us.
yeah,
Another Troy Baker.
yeah, he's everywhere. Which I mean is the real conspiracy in video games.
Really quick, you ate that entire cake. Or is it in your pocket? I forget. Do we use those, or are they just immediately scarfed?
I think they're consumables, so we just
just
ate an entire cake.
Yeah, I'm just picturing Booker there like, oh, just crying.
But
Wow.
if you want to talk about a game that's absolutely gorgeous, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. The mocapping is just like ridiculous. And Kevin Spacey's in it, and it's like actually
Yeah, I was
just
gonna say, is it because of that sweet, sweet Spacey? You're like, I'm sorry, this game has to be gorgeous because of that Spacey.
basically, ooh, shine. Pick up voxophone. Oh, right. Audio logs.
Man, never get tired of this trope.
Of like the video logs, or
Yeah, just the audio logs. Well, it makes me wonder, obviously, these things are rather large. I mean, that's like a vinyl disc playing in them. The other ones had like tapes in previous BioShock. So obviously Booker's not keeping them unless he has just a giant backpack where he has like stacks of 50 tape recorders by the end. So clearly he's discarding them, which makes me think that everyone has been doing that, and that's why you find them randomly all over the place.
you know, I like
People
that.
just listen to it and they're like, fuck this, and then throw it away. Like, what am I going to do with this now? The single-use,
Wait,
giant-ass tape recorder.
I was supposed to stay up there, wasn't I? Ah,
Hey.
that kid's creepy.
Oh, set piece.
Cute. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. Handy.
Who are you supposed to buy those from, by the way? There's no one there.
By
Yes.
what?
Well, it says fireworks 50 cents, but there's no one there to take the money.
Oh, yes, you could probably just take them.
Look, on the honor system here.
With fireworks.
Yeah. That's one of the things you do not want to put on the honors list, because anyone who is inclined to steal fireworks is not going to give a shit.
Telegram for you, sir.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do not pick number 77. Stop.
Oh, the loot test is...
Always pick number 77. Go to the Monument Island and find the girl. But I want to eat all the cake that I can find.
Yeah. Steal money, eat cake.
Like, sorry, Elizabeth, he hasn't showed up. He's been eating every cake he can find.
Really, we think he's in a bad place.
Maybe this wasn't a great idea.
My good day to you, sir. Hello.
I mean, he's literally made himself sick on cake, but he keeps eating it. It's no good. No good at all.
He's like a dog that doesn't know how to stop eating.
He's just looking at you with eyes, just like, why? Why am I doing this?
Why does it hurt?
But it's so good. That'd be a much better game, just like Booker and Elizabeth like go and just eat the biggest cake and then they're like, man, we've seen some fucked up shit and we don't feel great. We're gonna go eat a giant sheet cake together, and then they leave. And then Songbird shows up for some reason because he's cool. It's he? Does Songbird have a gender?
I don't think it does. I think they say he though. I don't know. Because what prophets haven't been kind?
Yeah.
Bring to you these amazing wonders. Praise be to our prophet, and praise be to our fair Savior.
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Whether you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is just the ticket. Find the devil, good sir, and cast him out.
Protect the woman and child. Hit the devil 3 times.
Man, this is just my life. Again, it would be funny if this was the rest of the game. Like, we had a really, really great lobby outside of the real game. Just cast out the devil.
Number 2. Woo, he's on a roll. And that's 3. We have
There was
Here you go, sir. And remember, if you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled,
There was a moment when they first started showing off this game, where like Booker was being chased by like everybody in the town just decided they hated Booker and started
Yeah.
chasing him. And there was one
Fair
point.
enough, he's kind of an asshole.
He's a huge asshole. He's just eating garbage and cakes, nonstop.
Go away, cake eater.
Yeah. These little babies are smoking.
Oh, jeez, man. Come on, kids.
But at one point it looks like he uses telekinesis, but what he does is like take a shotgun out of an enemy's hand, and as it's coming towards him, he like turns it around and shoots the guy midair. And
Wow.
then the shotgun comes back into like his own grip. And it was like really cool, and then they just never did it.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the teasers for BioShock Infinite had a lot of things, like, had a lot of features and ideas that didn't make it into the game, which, like, now that I've read about it a little bit post-release, kind of makes sense. It's like, yeah, I definitely bit off a bit more than you could chew. Like that horse. There was a horse. Did the horse make it into this game? Where Elizabeth was healing the horse?
Oh.
Horse healer and cake eater, the adventures?
Shoot the targets. I Oh god.
Maybe she was healing it from when Booker bit it, because Booker also eats horses. Just eats anything that isn't tied down.
And she has to heal them because that's their only method of transportation.
BioShock Solid 3, horse eater.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh no, I'm gonna let Daisy live.
Yeah, so at this point I'm starting to go, well, I wonder what kind of interesting critique they're going to do with this. Because clearly this is some hot issues.
This is some
So,
fucked up bullshit.
yeah, I kind of wonder, and I got really excited thinking, well, they've already established this kind of look at like American civil religion and mythology about itself, about kind of like Great Awakening-esque revivals and stuff and utopianism.
Right.
And I'm like, and they're bringing in the actual hugely horrible racism and like, you know, civil structural racism and oppression at the time. What are they going to do with this? This looks amazing. And I'm just going to pause my brain there and just imagine that it all worked out.
Everything was fine after that.
In an alternate dimension, a la this game, everything is fine.
Well, yeah, especially since, like, we'll see it shortly, but when you're asked to throw the ball at the, like, interracial couple,
Yeah.
you're just like, whoa, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's like, this is gonna be good.
Yeah. Like, I literally, like, my hands went, like, cold at that point. Like, just my body went into, like, an almost, like, panic of, oh my god, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing on screen? Like,
Right.
not in the sense of, like, oh no, like, clutching my pearls, I can't believe I saw some period critique, like, of racism or something. It was just like, wow, how are they gonna pay this off? Like,
Yeah.
in some way, or use this in a constructive sense.
Totally. And now we're doing, drugs with this lady.
Whoa! Stealing cakes, doing drugs?
I see. I've always liked these things.
Yeah, me too. I wish the game had this tone, almost like, hey kids! Just kind of slightly goofy, like that.
Hell was that?
You said it, Troy. I want that, what the hell was that, after he eats garbage cake.
Yeah.
Like, ugh, Troy, what the hell was that? Quirky accordion music.
Told you.
I never find that as satisfying as I imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose there is.
No surprise.
Can people see, like, my Steam chat messages popping up?
I can't.
Okay, that's good.
No, I'm actually watching the stream. They cannot.
Okay, cool. Let me just wait one sec, because it shows up. Perfect. Because, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes men can be weird on Steam
You're
chat.
kidding me.
I know. I'm
The
gonna
devil
eat.
used
I just ate 3 hot dogs.
The hell was that?
Whoops.
All this world building is just gonna go to waste, and it makes me so sad. Like, imagine a game where you just, like, the entire thing was just being in this place. And then,
Right.
like, also minus the horrible racism. Or at least a way better way of addressing it. Like, imagine, see that, there you go. If they nailed the racism thing, however best you can, and actually made this not a game about just shooting people in the face endlessly.
Yeah, exactly.
He looks just fine to me. You are a living, walking scandal.
Just staring dead at you.
I thought there was gonna be more hot dogs on their table.
I need these hot dogs now.
Yeah, because, like, at least my favorite defenses for Infinite when people were like, yeah, this is pretty racist, are the people who say, like, well, yeah, like, it's set in a time when it's supposed to be racist. And it's like, it's also set in a fucking Sky City. Like, this never happened right here. This is not real.
You've never been to New Jersey, okay? That's where I grew up. This is New Jersey. That's Montclair over there. There's Patterson. It's great.
Foreshadowing.
I sure hope no one jams this into my face. God, that would suck. I love racism.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah, you know, after you beat the game a couple of times, you notice things after.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that.
That you will not notice when you're running past them, shooting people. Oh, it's so sad.
It's really depressing. Oh.
Aww.
There was an artist who made a, what's it called? Like a really awesome Songbird plushie.
Really?
And I think she sent it to Ken Levine, and yeah, it was really cute. He took a few pictures.
Ken Levine was like, sweet!
Can I shoot this?
I love it! That's how I've been picturing Ken Levine for some reason at the moment. Hey guys, look! There's gonna be a stuffed animal for our video game.
Golly!
Golly! So at this point, this is the moment where I was like, oh no, this is like gonna be like Lost or something, isn't it? Or like, this is all just like a bunch of like mysteries and connections. And this is round about the time, I think you passed like a poster that's like, the false shepherd will come and lead the lamb astray, which is exactly what some guy yells later, where I was like, oh no. This is a game that's gonna treat religion as +1 goodness or -2 sanity or something.
Right, right.
Hate. I really, really, really hate that. Which actually I think we talked about, oddly enough, on the Bulletstorm stream.
Yeah. There are some similarities to Bulletstorm, except Bulletstorm is really good.
Yeah. Oh. That volume, was that noise coming from inside the trash can?
Okay, I won't come here just yet. Because I want to explore a little bit.
Just prolonging the wonder. Yeah, okay, this is the sound sourcing.
It kind of like, yeah, the source of the sound is...
Yeah. Whoop.
Yeah. Oh. Now you
I'm
hear
always sad they don't have the Tom Waits version in this, because obviously they can't, but... And then that could be Tom Waits up on stage, and this could be a much, much better game.
Right.
Hey, kids! I can't do it.
Yes? Talk to the woman.
Sorry, no sale.
Silly? There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Colombia?
So at this point, I'm thinking, well, calling her out as a white girl, man, yeah, this place is kind of racist.
Is number 77.
Oh, what do you know?
Over here, he's the winner.
Number 77, come and claim your prize.
Yeah.
It was all me, please, please. Please, what are you doing?
Come on, are you gonna throw it, or are you taking your coffee black these days?
See,
Yeah.
at least with this part, the most satisfying part of it was the option to throw it at the announcer.
Yeah.
Which is like, yeah, you're building up a racist world, but you're also showing that, like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Which, of course, falls apart horribly later.
Yeah. Well, it honestly, it rings to me as a great early example of the game trying to have its cake and eat it too. Have its garbage cake and eat it too.
Right.
Whoa! Oh wait, hold on. This part's
Cutscene.
horrible and great. Ah! Golly!
Did you see how delayed that was? Oh god. Oof.
And thus racism was solved. But yeah, so I think it was like the early example of the game kind of having its garbage cake and eating it too, which is where it's like, we're going to present this and allow you to throw it at them or not, kind of inherently bringing you into this kind of almost decontextualized racism thing, because it's like, why would you not, or why would you, depends on a lot of different things.
Right.
So it's like, even that choice, I feel like they leave like ambivalent enough that you could make the argument that it means like a bunch of different things, which would be fine if they weren't playing with like the hottest of hot button problems.
Okay. Yes. Now I'm the man.
Oh no.
Now I have the phallus.
Yes, you've done it. The end.
Oh god.